Thanks, Vincent. Now, an important part of finding answers to one of Tulsa's darkest moments in history is finding where many of those who died are buried. Work began again today at Oaklawn Cemetery. 2 News reporter Sierra Pizarro is live there now with an update on their work. Sierra?
This is what we know. There's a mass grave here in the southwest corner of Oaklawn Cemetery. Remains in unmarked graves were found here in October. That brings us to today, where they'll dig up those remains for forensic analysis and assessment. They're going to put those remains in containers and take them to an on-site laboratory. Now, this 1921 graves investigation goes back years, but the city officially launched this in 2018. And now the team continues this process with this thought in mind, thinking of their own loved ones being killed by an act of violence and not being able to provide proper burial. This afternoon, the city held a news conference. The mayor, Tulsa Mayor G.T. Bynum, reflected on how far they've come and also how far behind they are.
And if these are in fact victims of the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre, we can finally, a century too late, but finally, bring some closure for these families and let them know where the remains of their loved one, where those remains are.
Mayor Bynum says this investigation is happening a century too late, but hopes to give the descendants the chance to bury their loved ones properly. He also answered a popular question of whether he'll consider monetary reparations to the descendants. He says the city council will vote on a resolution tomorrow night that will establish a process to consider reparations. He also says he thinks it's important to have a community discussion on what reparations would even look like. Now, back to this dig. The crews are gone for today. They're going to be back here tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and wrap up at 4 p.m. That's their schedule, Monday through Friday. This dig, this forensic analysis, this entire process is going to take a while, weeks, if not months. But we'll keep you updated. Live in Tulsa, I'm Sierra Pizarro, 2 News.
Thank you, Sierra. Now, our in-depth coverage of the Race Massacre Centennial continues for you online. We have an entire section of our website that's dedicated to the topic. You can look for it on our website, kjrh.com.